breaking news overnight after levees fail and more levees are at risk in the swamped Midwest. The Mississippi River is expected to crest today near the small town of St. Mary, Missouri.
That is 40 miles south of St. Louis, where residents are still recovering from the damage caused by record high water earlier this week. Overall, the flooding is blamed for at least 22 deaths, with 5 people still missing. David Begnaud is in Cape Girardeau, which is bracing for big trouble. David, good morning.
Vanita, good morning. It's not only flooding here, but it is freezing, near 29 degrees in Cape Girardeau. That's just south of St. Mary, where Anthony was just talking about. I tell you what, the new year has brought a new record, and it is nothing worth celebrating. The Mississippi River is nearing 49 feet this morning. City officials say it's never been that high here before. And tomorrow, it is expected to crest at 50 feet. Already this morning, along Main Street where we are, the flooding is substantial, but we're told most of the 78,000 people who live in this city will be protected. As the Mississippi River rises this morning, Cape Girardeau, Missouri's greatest tool is working. It's a flood wall. 93% of the city is protected by it. But the remaining 5% outside the flood wall are vulnerable. That's several hundred people, and Kim Conway is one of them.
I never ever thought I would see it in our front yard. I have never seen the street covered like this.
Kim Conway lives in the Red Star neighborhood of Cape Girardeau. Her home is now surrounded by sandbags. Her city councilman, Joe Uzzaro, surveyed the damage where some structures and vehicles are nearly submerged. Voluntary evacuations are underway, but many people are reluctant to leave. This area was devastated by a so-called Great Flood of 1993.
No, I don't think anyone expected that this would happen again so soon.
Following that 1993 flood, more than 3/4 of the people in flood-prone areas of Cape Girardeau took a government buyout and left their homes. Scott Meyer is the city manager.
What did you learn from the flood of 1993 and improve?
Well, quite a bit, actually. We learned that our pumping systems were very old and needed to be upgraded. We've done that. We've learned that we had a wastewater treatment plant that was in the floodplain. We've now moved it to high ground, and we know exactly what's going to happen at each flood stage, foot by foot.
That seawall around the city of Cape Girardeau can withstand water up to 53 feet. So if it crests at 50 tomorrow, the city's in a pretty good place. Anthony, the big concern now are for the towns and villages along the Mississippi River, north, south, and east of here, which are really in a vulnerable position and will be for the next 24 to 72 hours.
David Begnaud in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Thanks, David.